Hello, it's me. Well, I must admit I've had a really, I say naughty week, but it's not very naughty, is it really? I have not filmed a lot. I have not been to the gym a lot. I have not weighed in a lot. Monday I did attend the gym, but I didn't film anything, which very bad. I'm very sorry, very bad. Then Tuesday I had a dental extraction. And obviously that has put me out of action for 7 to 10 days. I'm not supposed to do any massive physical exercise for 7 to 10 days. I have been walking the dog more though. Yeah, I've been getting my step count in. Good on me. But yeah, I've not been going to the gym, which means my weight hasn't been changing an awful lot. I have still been being not very cautious with my diet. It's hard. I honestly wish more people could understand just how difficult it is to lose weight. I have spent pretty much my whole life having an awful relationship with diet and exercise. So to suddenly say, no, I'm going to lose half my body weight and get fit and active and exercise really isn't going to change anything overnight. That's just not going to happen. Let's be real. I have to get used to doing certain things. I have to get used to being a gym member and going to the gym. I have to get used to saying no thank you when someone offers me food that I'm not supposed to eat. You know, I have to get used to saying that. And I did. When I first started on the Orlistat, I was doing really well. And I got so used to saying, no, I can't eat that right now. But then I ran out of my Orlistat and slipped back to where I was. And it kind of hasn't recovered since then. I was doing so well. So what I need to do is have a big look at why I'm... Sorry, I thought that was chocolate pudding. Yes, it's about 10:30 in the morning and I've had profiteroles for my breakfast. Anyway, I need to have a big look at why I started this, and I need to get back to where I was, having the set breakfast with the Orlistat, having my set dinner with the Orlistat, and just being okay saying no. And one of the downsides I've got, I found, is that when I say no to like someone brought biscuits into work the other day, they're homemade biscuits, and they were like, have one, and I was like, no, I shouldn't. The minute you go, I shouldn't, or I can't, or I'm on a diet, or blah blah blah, that's their window to get in and be like, oh, go on, it's only one, or oh, go on, do it. You know, they've got a window to get in there and start changing your mind. I have to get used to the fact that no is a perfectly acceptable response to would you like one? Would you like a biscuit? No. I mean, no thank you is a tad more polite, but no is still a perfectly acceptable answer. People find it rude. I mean, if I was to say yes, that wouldn't be rude, right? If someone said, would you like a biscuit? And I just went, yeah. That would be fine. I don't have to say yes, thank you. Yes is the polite option. So when I say, nah, that's rude, or that to me seems rude, so I have to say no, thank you. And then I kind of have to justify that with more of a response, like, no, thank you, I'm on a diet or whatever. But like I say, that gives them the window in. So yeah, no is a perfectly rational response. And if you're offended by my no, stop asking me questions. Stop asking me if I'd like the cake or the biscuit. If you're offended by my no, stop asking me. If you're not offended by my no, continue to offer me. That's fine. But no is an okay response to have. And it's so uncomfortable even thinking about it. And even saying it out like loud to camera, it's like, no, you know, it feels so unnatural. And then people are going to be like, well, no one's going to offer you stuff ever again then if you're just going to be rude and not accept it. It's not rude though, is it? It's not rude to say no. You know, it doesn't mean no, I'm never going to eat your biscuits again, or no, I'm never going to eat your cake again, or whatever. Just right now, no. So yeah, I need to refresh my ethos on this. What's that? I don't know. Anyway, I need to refresh my whole ethos on this whole diety thing because I've lost my grip on it, and I just need to resettle down and to rehunker down. Once this extraction's healed, we are day 7 today. That's 7 days in today. It's feeling loads better. I'm going to give it the full 10 days before I head back to the gym. And then I'm going to get back on, like I say, the strict orlistat, the strict gym, walking the dog, and I want to try and do like the Get Fit with Rick stuff again. That was really good. If you're feeling really low and you're feeling really like, oh, I can't even bother to go outside, I don't even want to get dressed, you know, any of that jazz, Get Fit with Rick is fantastic because you can do it in your living room. You know, I do it in my pyjamas. I don't even brush my hair. That's brushed. It's just really frizzy today. But yeah, I don't even brush my hair. I just do the Get Fit with Rick. 10,000 steps in, I think maybe half an hour. And you're done, you know, you've hit your target and you're off. Is that? That might be chocolate. Hey, it was. It's so gross. Anyway, so yes, there was no filming that week because there was nothing to film. I weighed myself in the morning and went to work. It's really, really dull, boring week. There was nothing going on. So anyway, you can see my weights through the week. I did take one photo of a banana because that's what I had for breakfast. So that made it in. But that was about as interesting as the week got for me. So yeah, I do apologise. I'm trying to do better. It's just so hard. It's so hard. There's nothing to record because I'm not changing anything, and I need to fix that. But anyway, this is your Weight Loss Wednesday, and I have got absolutely no idea what week we're in. 14th, 15th. I did miss an entire week of weigh-ins, and I did miss an entire week of filming. Yeah, I didn't do anything for one whole week. I just completely lost the plot. At least I'm weighing in now. So, But anyway, so I don't know what weight loss this is. It will say in the little captiony bit of the video because I'll obviously have checked with the other videos. But yeah, welcome to Weight Loss Wednesday. It's a really dull one. I am sorry, and I will start doing better for you. That is just lip colour, isn't it? Please don't tell me there's more chocolate around my pie hole. No, that was just the colour of my lips. I've got natural lip liner. Ooh, lovely. Anyway, I will see you all next week. Again, big apologies. Okay, so my tooth is feeling loads better. It's really, really healing so remarkably well. So Monday, I will be back at the gym again, ready to live my best life. I am getting really sick and tired though of bouncing around the 16, like a 1611, 1612 bracket and the 17 stone mark. I need to push to get myself down to 16.8. However, when I'm waking up at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning and having a bag of these, yes, a whole bag to myself for my breakfast, it's not really going to go very well, is it? I mean, come on, Raquel, you need to get a grip of yourself. You need to grab yourself and give yourself a good talking to and actually start becoming like decent at this. It's so hard though. It's so difficult. So difficult. And yeah, I want to film more on like the daily struggles of it. But again, it's just so difficult. It's so hard. I thought when I started this whole I'll be like an influence type thing that it'd be so easy. It's not. It really isn't. You've got to remember to do the thing, remember to film the thing, remember to edit the thing, and then upload the thing. That's like that many steps. I don't know. And actually doing this thing. And at the same time, you've got to hold on to like your willpower to do it as well. But I think once Dell returns back to work, that will, everything will go back into routine because it's been the 6-week holidays, and it kind of means I haven't filmed as much because it's been the 6-week holidays. It's just been, everything's been out of kilter. Work's been more busy, and I know my kids are grown up and that they don't go to school anymore, so they're not at home instead of at school. They're at home all the time anyway. Although Craig did stop going to college and he's been home. But that shouldn't make any difference. Craig stays in his room most of the time anyway. But yeah, it has been a bit more difficult because of the 6-week holidays. It's just, I don't know, it's played havoc with my brain. But anyway, there we go. It's another week of Weight Loss Wednesdays done and dusted. And I'm really going to start pushing that little extra bit harder, I hope. The fact I keep shutting my eyes tells me it's like, no, I don't want to hear it. No, you're not going to work hard to lose weight. I need to, I have to. I want to do this. It's just so incredibly difficult. And Asda they keep stopping selling the food. That must be English. It's very early in the morning. But I start eating the foods that I like, that are high protein, low fat, low carb, low sugar, low salt, low all the bad stuff. And I have that for my breakfast, and I get on a roll and I start losing weight, and then I'll go into Asda and go to buy my breakfast and they don't sell it anymore. Right, now I've got to try and figure out something else that I can eat for my breakfast that I like, that's high protein, low calorie, low carb and all that jazz. It's so difficult. Can't you people just stock stuff for the love of God? But hey, these are the crosses we choose to bear. I don't quite know how it's going to work, but we'll get there. Anyway, see you all next week. Toodle pip.